Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters with the Leftovers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, looking out over the spawn area, but unfortunately a lot of people are moving off to their big base on the mainland. That's not the point for this episode though. Nope, I'm not quite ready to go there. It's been a busy week with lots of vaulting. Look at that, I'm level 50. Yep, I've been running a lot of vaults trying to get that old god reputation, and that's the point of this episode. But first I want to finish off that mob spawner with modular routers, so let's visit an older clip that I'd made doing just that. Alright, well that was good. Now it's time to get to work on installing modular routers. I really like Seiji's idea of using a router to actually do the killing of the mobs instead of using the damage plate. But for right now I'm worried about two things. First of all, I'm going to start with a system for placing the eggs into the spawner there so I don't have to climb the ladder and manually do it. Sometimes I get hurt, the blazes were shooting at me or the skeletons are shooting at me as I'm trying to put in the egg or take out the egg. And if I do it with modular routers, then other people can come down here too and do the same thing. So I've got this set up over here, and that's what's going to be moving the eggs back and forth whenever it's necessary. So I need a couple modular routers for that. And secondly, it's all about picking up the mob drops and putting it into the drawer system over here. So modular routers is a very flexible thing, but it does move things around very well. And without any pipes or wires too. It basically teleports them through the air, which is really handy when you're in a tight space like I am here with the cloud. And there really is only one block in modular routers, and it's this router, right? And everything else is controlled by various modules that get added or upgrades that get added to it, like this player module. So I'm going to build, I don't know, I think I need at least 3 of these, so I guess I'll build 4 of them, and we'll go from there. So now that I've got them built, we start off by placing a couple of the modular routers underneath these barrels. And these barrels are where I hold all of the eggs. This one is the supply of eggs, and this is the one where somebody's going to put the egg in order to have it be put into the spawner. So basically you take one of the eggs out of here, put it in one of here, and then press this button, and that will cause the router to pull it out of this barrel and send it over into the spawner. And this one is for bringing it back. There will be a button right here, and that'll pull it from the spawner and put it back into this barrel. And I'm using terms like puller and sender because those are the names of the modules that make it all work. These modules are what make modular routers do its thing. It's somewhat like a programming language. So we're talking specifically about the sender module here, and I'm going to be focusing on the Mark IIs. The sender modules basically just take an item from the router's inventory and put it into the inventory of another thing. And the Mark Is have a range of only 1 block away. It's got to be directly adjacent. But the Mark IIs can go somewhat further away and can travel through the air. So in this setup, I can use a Mark I to send it into the barrel after using a Mark II to pull it from the spawner. Which is the other module that we need to do. The puller module pulls it from some inventory and puts it into the router's inventory. So let me make these guys up and hopefully we can see it in action. So there we go, we got a Mark I sender, Mark II sender, and a Mark I puller, and a Mark II puller. So we'll start with this one. So I'm using a Mark I because the barrel is directly adjacent to the router that it's going to be into. So if I click into the air, you can see we have this directional thing which lets me specify the direction that I'm going to be pulling from. And I have up selected here because this barrel is up in relation to the router. So if we put the puller in here, then if I put something in the barrel, it should get sucked out and put into the buffer of the router. Very good. I also want to make sure that this is redstone mode high because I'm going to be putting a button on the face of this, and I only want it to happen when the button is pressed. Now from here, we need to send it from this router into the spawner. So we got to go select the spawner, and I got to do that by holding shift and clicking on the spawner. And you can see that it's selected that block as the target location. Now I'm also going to be doing this for the puller Mark II because we're going to be pulling the egg from there at some point. But as far as the rest of the configuration on this Mark II module, notice the facing stuff isn't here because it's already specified by that. And that's the difference between the Mark I and the Mark II. The Mark I has to be directly adjacent to the router, but the Mark II can be some distance away. So by putting this sender module in here, it should send it over to there. Let me get some buttons real quick. So a button here and a button here because we're going to want that. Let's go ahead and test it out. I want to put the drown over into this barrel. And if I press that button, There we go. It's working. It's working. That is so fun. Now this other router is going to be pulling the egg from the spawner there. So I've already got the puller all set up, which it just did because it's set to always on. I didn't actually change this redstone. There we go. But we want to be sending this egg back into the barrel here. So I click into the air, select up again, put this thing in here, and now the egg should disappear. Well, when I click the button, yeah, it disappeared out of the router and it went up here into the barrel. So now it's really completely automated. Next, let's do a cow. Let's put a cow over here. I'll click the button. Huh. Oh, the one button press is making both of the routers go. They need to be a little farther apart. Well, that's a little frustrating. I think that's bud powering on the routers, and that's not something I had considered. So I think I'm going to resituate it. I'm going to leave both the barrels right there, but let's put the router above it. Now I need to change the sender module to go down instead of up, but that should be better now. So again, let's put a cow in there. Press that. It sends it on in. Great. Press that. It pulls it out. Oh, very, very nice. A few signs to document what people need to do. But I did just find out that pressing this button also lowers that trapdoor, which is a little annoying. Redstone, why do you have to be so silly? Okay, one more try with different placements that should have no adverse redstone interactions. Let's try sheep this time. Place that guy in. Okay, yay, we get some sheep. Press that button, and it's back in the archive. Very nice. It's a simple little thing, but it's going to help out quite a bit, honestly. Next, I want to focus on the item pickup, and I think we're going to place the modular router right here so that it's somewhat out of the way, right? I mean, I could place this much further down into the cloud, kind of, because there is some void space underneath all this, but these can be camouflaged, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. You know what? Honestly, I could place it right here underneath this, my drawer controller right here, and then I would only need a Mark 1 in order to send it into the drawer instead of a Mark 2. And it's completely hidden and out of the way. But I'll need to be able to get to it for a little bit. But anyway, as I was saying, I need a sender and a puller. Again, the puller is going to pull from that space where they're killing the mobs, and the sender is just going to put it into the drawer controller. Again, super simple stuff. Modular routers can be made to do so much more, but this is the most common use and something that it just does very, very well. So I've got the modules made up already, but the tricky thing is I can't shift-click this plate because it doesn't have an inventory. So for right now, I've got to break the plate, place down a chest, and then I can shift-click it, and that's what's going to pull it into the router. Because it's tied to the block space of the world, not the fact that it has an inventory. So with everything put back, now it should do it. Let's do a slime this time. Oh, whoopsie. Well, that's the problem with the eggs. Dang it. That's why I try to have multiples in the archives, but I also just lost my slime egg. Yay, that's great. Okay, so let's put cows in there instead. Okay, it should be generating beef and leather. And why is this thing not pulling it in, huh? Well, it looks like I don't understand modular routers nearly as well as I thought I did. So we don't need a puller module on this because that space there has no inventory. What we actually need is a vacuum module, and it looks like my modular router needs to be actually go right there. The big difference here that I was failing to understand is that the puller module will only pull from something with an inventory. And it's good for if you want to like have a pouch unloader. Your pouch is considered an inventory. So you can use the chest trick in order to set the block space. And when you set your pouch into that block space, then it will start unloading it all. But in this case, there's no inventory there. There's no pouch there. There's nothing. So I've got to use a vacuum module instead. And the vacuum module works on a certain radius. So I really want the modular router to be a lot closer to where the vacuum module is going to be. And so, yeah, I need to move it down here. And that means I need a different sender module. And honestly, I'm running out of chromatic steel for all this. Oh, finally, I was able to get it done. It's definitely working. You can see the line, and where's the leather? Can we see the leather number going up? Is it doing any of that? Or is it all doing beef? And I've got there's a lot of beef in there. Yeah, it's just doing beef. And as you can see, it's clearly overwhelmed. So we're going to need to do some stack upgrades and some speed upgrades in order for this thing to keep up. But it is working, and I'm really, really happy about that. But the upgrade base requires more steel. And I'm all out of chromatic steel. And all out of carbon. Well, I'll have to come back to this at a later point. But you get the idea. So now that we got that out of the way, next up, it's the chase for the god reputation. Yeah, warning, it's kind of a long one. Well, first, let's take in his doll. Get extra item quantity, because I need a bunch of carbon. So, I don't know if I'm going to try to complete the vault. I've run it down a few levels. Yeah, we'll try to complete the vault probably. Alright, what do we see? What do we see? What do we see? No monoliths up here, though. Oh, is that a god altar? That's a god altar. It's a Windar. Oh, do I do it? Yeah. Mine vault ores, 32. Absolutely. Try to do that. Oh, 8 minutes to do it. A monolith. Good, good, good. Is this an ore room? That's what I would love to see. The answer is no. Oh, but there are ores here. So I'll take it. That got me almost, a third of the way there, so I will take it. Oh, ores. Oh. Okay. Okay, the spiders can't get me up here. I might actually do this. I need one more. One more. And then a minute to get back there, and that's going to be the tough part. Oh my god, I am so freaking nervous. 40 seconds to get back there. 500 feet. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh man. So frustrating. I'm so close. Yeah, just not gonna happen, and it is so close. Just feel it within my grasp, but it is not gonna happen. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. These things are hard. Really hard. Mana leak. No more mana. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, let's I got the vault done. Let's just get out of here. Gotta take it easy, because healing is a bit of a challenge as well. It's a mana leak, so... Yep. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm gonna crawl out after I hurt my ankle.
Oh my, ouch. Ouch, yeah.
What level was that?
41. 42.
You're getting very close to 50 now.
Getting there, yeah. I was like literally 200 blocks away from finishing my Windar altar, but I couldn't get back in time.
Dang.
I don't want to alarm you or anything, but there's a small code sitting on your head.
No, I don't want these blocks. No. I didn't turn my magnet off in time.
Yeah. Took code in on that one too. Poor code. I mean, at least it's a completion.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he gets a crate.
So
he'll probably get an artifact from it.
Yeah,
There's a chance.
probably.
I
I didn't record it because so seldom does it happen, but in the last vault when I finished, I got an artifact. Ooh, that makes number 3. And which one is it? It's the guest. Boom! Very good. Yay, we got more artifacts. All right, well, that one was a failure. Maybe the next one will be better. Hey, 5 monoliths. That is doable, and it's enlightened. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what we got. Mine unique vault doors. Unique. Well, there's no vault doors here. I didn't go into here. That is living, so that's not an ore room. That seems like it should be doable. Okay, come on. That's not an ore room. I mean, there may be ore POIs, but it's kind of easier just to find the entire room. At least that's the philosophy. And I'm looking, just by looking down, I'm going to tell whether there's ores or other things. If there's other things, it's not an ore room. That might be an ore room. I see ores down below anyway. So let's go. Let's go. Okay. Regeneration. Yeah. Do I see any uniques? I don't. I'm hoping that we're going to get some. Okay. This is a bust. Next one. I don't see any uniques currently. I got one. It says I got one. I don't remember seeing it, but I got one. Come on, let's go. Yes, there's one. There's another. We got him. I got it. Nice, nice. Do I keep going? I mean, I want these ores, honestly, but I need to go back and finish up the thing, because that's what I'm here for, right? That's really important. And I could potentially, with 14 minutes, I could potentially do another one. With Tenos, my thing is Idona. So I should just have a flat 30%, but 1 in 3 should be pretty good odds, honestly. Favor, that's all, just a favor. All right, well, I finally have successfully completed an altar. So I am happy about that. And I still have time. I could potentially do another one. I mean, that's asking a lot, you know? So what is that? That's an altar down there. That's an altar down there. This is Wendar. Kill tank mobs. You're not tank mobs. Doable? I don't think the alligators are tank mobs. No, they're not. Of course, now I'm not getting any tanks, huh? There's a tank. Normally, I hate you guys. There's another tank. 2 more. Okay, there you go. There you are. There's my tankers. Okay, yay. Wow. 2 altars done. Oh, man. Very, very nice. Come on, let's get a rep for this one. Here. Oh, no rep. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish looting this room anyway. No! That was potentially disastrous. Can I make it in 15? I think I can. I can. Whoa! For 37,000 with 96 chests looted. Not my best, but good. Wow. 2 altars completed successfully, and yet no rep. That's a little frustrating. Oh, there we go. I had some relic booster packs, and I actually got this air element. That is going to complete the air set. Nice. Another set done. Let's put this one right here. Elemental. Boom, boom. Done. Well, the nice thing is I finally completed an altar. And so now we can complete that quest, which gives a nice little pog. And we get to the next quest where we get to start talking about the divine paradox. And we need to create a seal of the creator. Now, you need a pog to create the seal of the creator, so that's why they give you the pog. But the divine paradox vault is where the game really begins. This is kind of like an architect vault, and everything revolves around the god reputation. Basically, you buy rooms based on your god reputation, which is why everybody's struggling to get that god reputation. And eventually, once you get to be able to run and complete the divine paradox vault, well, you're guaranteed to start getting artifacts. And that's pretty amazing. That's why you're focused on it. But there's not much point in actually going into the divine paradox vault until you get some reputation, which is why I'm on the hunt for reputation. So I think it's time to run another vault and see if we can finally get one. All right, yeah, let's just go down and trigger the altar.
Mine 7 echo ore.
Oh,
That would,
the challenge.
That would be horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't it? All right, mine unique ores 3.
Oh, I just had that one in my last vault that I ran. It was a plunderer. I had to mine 4 of them. I found 3, and the room before I clicked the altar was ore POI. And so if I would have just waited to click it, I would have been able to complete it.
Yeah. And there is an ore POI in this room that I saved, but it's not really very big, and
I have everything but the rib cage. So if you end up getting a rib cage, let me know.
did not get a rib cage from this POI. Oh, and it's fast too. I'm down to 6.5 minutes for these guys.
Oh.
Okay, so I see an ore POI.
Well, the good thing about that one is since we're in another theme, unique gems spawn a lot more.
Uh-huh. You're right, that is really good. There's one. I got the rib cage.
Oh, nice.
Is this a whole ore room? It is a whole ore room. There's 2. I see a sparkletine, so I got it. There's a gorgonite, there's a sparkletine, there's an escallium, there's a xenium,
Nice.
there's an upaline. Okay, done. Added Idona's favor.
Nice. I got your correct scripts if you don't have them yet.
I did not get the rep. Another completed altar and another lack of a reputation. I'm sensing a little bit of a pattern here, but let's hope the next one's better.
But
Kill
it
champions.
is just worse to do it because you won't be able to get very far in the Divine Paradox that way.
All right, well,
Unless you get really lucky.
I gotta find champions.
There's one in the room south that I'm in inside this dungeon.
In the first room south?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm like
I could walk outside. I could
400.
probably use help with this guy actually. Yeah,
All right.
he almost killed me just then. He
Wow.
knocked me down to 1.5 hearts.
Oh my gosh.
But if you have
Yeah, storm
the
arrow?
arrow,
Oh, yeah,
then
that'll-
it's like super OP. I'll
Make
wait
sure
over
you
here
get
at the
killing
entrance.
blow. We did test that
Yeah,
earlier.
it's got to be the killing blow. Fuzzy
Yeah.
tried to help me out, but did not work.
Wouldn't.
There he goes.
I
Wow.
really need to unlock storm arrow.
There he goes.
Nice.
Nice.
Epic.
Perfect. All right. Is there an altar thingy in here?
No, I didn't see one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one. That's annoying. All right.
I don't
Well-
think you can't turn in on any altar. I don't think, right? You have to go back to the one you did.
No, I meant the yes, you do have to go back to, but I meant the potion thingy.
Oh, archive stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, archive. That's the word I'm looking for. Just a favor.
That felt
No
like
rep.
speed.
No rep. I'm annoyed that I'm not finding any more altars.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing plus 10% movement speed. I have speed 5, and I have 40% cooldown reduction, so I can use my dash like every 6 seconds or something stupid.
Oh, that is insane.
And I still didn't find any ozone, so it's not. It just happens.
Oh, there's a mine room.
What?
Hey.
Oh, man.
If you want to ping it, just well.
Yeah.
I can't get
just in
there anyway.
case.
I'm 600 blocks away from the mine room, but we are at 5 minutes, so. And we got to get
Yeah, you
a
do have to run
long
out.
way to get home, too. I'm getting a lot of bennies, which I definitely need, but not a ton of everything else. Oh, we're at 2 minutes. We should go. I don't know. Do we loot like vert loots?
Loot like Bert loots.
WWVD.
Damn right. Nope.
Nah,
All
not
right.
waiting on you.
Thank you. Well, good vault.
Lethal.
Lethal, yeah. And ethereal. Ethereal. Thank you. And you still took it. Get out of here with your super strong magnet. Now that one was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate Seiji's help with that dungeon to be able to complete the altar. It made things a lot easier. And then we got to mine out a mine room to boot. Oh man, that was a really great vault, but still no rep. One more. Oh, there's another altar right here. Oh, let's do it. Why not? What do I got to do? Kill Horde Mobs. You're not a Horde Mob. 132? Oh my gosh. I don't see me doing that. Wow. But there are a lot of them. I mean, gosh, wow. That's going to need like 12 or 15 POIs with Horde Mobs. What I need to do is spawn in the room. You got tanks there. You got some spiders there. There's another altar there. And let's do a storm arrow and just take them all out. But unfortunately, it really didn't do that much for me because there weren't that many vault or horde mobs down there. I'll worry about the champion spider later. Well, I'm not going to make this. I am not going to make this. Fading. What does that mean? Yeah, no regeneration. Okay. Yep, absolutely. Time to just get out. Well, that was a step backwards. I was on a pretty good roll. But you just can't do them all. They are, after all, pretty hard. Wow. I think that's going to be I think it's an easy elixir, and let's hope that the God Altar is also going to be able to kill champions. Ooh, that's going to be rough. I think I got a decent chance of champions within the Old West room. Didn't hear any champions there. Didn't hear any champions there either. I just need to spawn a bunch of stuff in and hope that I get some champions, I guess. You're not champions. I don't hear any champions there either. Oh, this gets dangerous really quick. I don't hear any champions here. There's a champion. Okay. Let's do this. There's a lot of competition here for all these people. Oh my. Whew. Okay. One's done. Very nice. There's a champion. There's a champion right there. Oh, I did it. It already got the champion. Amazing. Very, very nice. Now I just got to get back through the 2 rooms that I spawned in. Oh, man. That's a Windar. I don't have any additional Windar rep, but what do we got here? Oh, it's a puzzle room. And I just got a Pickering. Yay! I will definitely have to come back and do that. Alrighty. Come on, give me a rep. I got the favor. A lot of mana regen, though. That's really, really nice. And this room is why I absolutely love the Pickering. Do I think I'm going to complete it? No. But you can get a lot of really good stuff. You can get a lot of gold from this room. And with the Pickering, it is super, super easy. So I am super glad. Thank you so much for the Pickering. And by the way, I did find out that it was Seiji that gave me the Pickering. The poor man ran a whole bunch of raw vaults and looking specifically for a Pickering for me and Vert because we've been wanting one for so long. It is such a thoughtful and generous gift, and I appreciate it greatly. So again, thank you. I know I said I was going to focus on altars, but this is the first time I've ever found one of these rooms in this playthrough, right? So you can get a whole lot of gold from these guys, and I feel like it is well worth the time spent to sit here and collect them all. All right, let's see. Did I get the right pieces? No, I only got yellows and blue pieces. But I came in with 64 gold, so I got 40 gold from this room. It's incredible. It's incredible. All right, well, let's continue on and let's see if we can get one of those, another altar. Let's see if we can get another altar. Oh, one of these days, you know, some rep will happen. We got an Idona? Yeah, we got an Idona, which I've got extra rep in. What do we need? Mine vault ores. I don't recall seeing any vault ores around, so 21 vault ores seems reasonable. Just got to find one of those ore POI rooms. But if I have any chance of getting rep, I mean, this is going to be my best chance because it's Idona. That's vault ores down there. Even if it's not the whole thing being vault ores, it's some of it. Decent turnout right there. Let's hope this thing is more. It is more. It is more. Yes. Okay, let's go. Give me more ores, more ores. I love my ores anyway, so this is the perfect altar challenge for me, honestly. One more is going to do it. And there's one right there. Not seeing one more, though. So that means we got to go upstairs. Woo, okay. Well, this will definitely do it. Definitely do it. All right, come on. I got a reputation. My first and only a reputation from Idona. Very, very nice. There we go. Nice. Woot woot. Woot woot. I did it. I got one. And that put me up to level almost 50. Almost 50. Well, once I collect my bounty, it will put me up to level 50. I am predicting, yes, level 50. This is where things start to get a little hard. Actually, level 52 is the next gear boundary, and that's where things start to get a little hard. That's what I'm gunning for. But yay, I got it. But it was finally done. I have that reputation with Idona, and it's amazing. Well, it's the first of many, I hope, but the point of all of this was to show that the struggle is real. I mean, it's really real. Getting these reputations is not easy at all, and just getting one isn't really going to do very much for us. I need at least 4, and obviously I need a lot more, but I want at least 4 before I go into the Divine Paradox. So there we go. That was the point of the episode. I just wanted to show everybody just how hard it is to get those reputation points, because yeah, it's not easy. I wasn't even sure that I was going to get one before this episode was finished. So I hope you enjoyed all the vault runs. We'll get into something different next week, I think, and I will probably be doing a lot more vault runs off camera now that I've hit level 50, because the XP curve really slows down after level 52, I think, or something like that. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful new year, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much. Remember, be excellent to each other. I'm out.